Hello everyone. In this video we're going to talk about how to add special effects to your videos on YouTube without affecting the URL, the comments, the views, and even your rankings. So a lot of times actually people make mistakes when they upload the video to YouTube, and they get views, they get comments, they get rankings, only to find out afterwards that they made a mistake, or they missed out, something in the video, and they want to improve the video. So if you try to download the video and edit it and then re-upload it, of course you're going to upload it as a new video. Then you lose the comments, you lose the views, and lose the rankings. So even though it's a little bit archaic, the YouTube allows you to make changes to your video by adding effects and tweaking it to a certain degree. Now they did take away their video editor, which I thought it was great, even though it was a little clunky, but you could still upload, you could still take a Creative Commons video, and then you could change that Creative Commons video right on YouTube and then get it to rank, and you could even just use Creative Commons videos to add to your channel. But they took all that away in 2017, so now we're left with just enhancements. So today we're going to talk about how to quickly and easily add special effects to a video on YouTube without changing the URL, without losing the views, the comments, the rankings. My name is Herman Drost from DrostedScience.com, and my channel is all about how to grow your audience on YouTube and generate traffic, leads, and sales on autopilot. So the beautiful thing about YouTube is that if your video gets found in search or found in suggested videos on other people's channels, then it can be working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for years to come. So this is very different to all the other social media platforms, because you get an ongoing stream of traffic or leads if you're trying to catch leads all the time, even while you're sleeping. So I just want to welcome everybody here. We've got Kalaya Hall, good to see you. Bill Conrad, hi Bill. And we've got Multitasker Monish, everything with Smack, good to see you. And also James Dooms Games and Evan in Football. So I'm going to go into my presentation here. Then if you've got questions, then if I don't catch them in the chat later, then repost them in the chat, and I'll try to get to them. But I just want to, for the sake of the people watching the replay, I want to go straight into the content, and then you can find out, maybe you have more questions after I've given you the content. So some of the changes that you can make to existing videos on YouTube includes some quick fixes, like you can auto fix the lighting and color. You can, if your video is shaky, like say you took it with your iPhone or your smartphone, you have a shaky video footage, then you can actually correct the shakiness, and you can also speed up. You can apply slow motion effects, and also speed it up to like time-lapse effects. And then maybe you've also rotated the video footage at some stage while you were shooting the video, and then it comes out upside down or sideways. So then you can rotate it actually on YouTube without downloading the video. And you've also got filters that you can use, so you can you can warm up the video. You can also add some cooling effects. Then also you can blur faces or blur out certain parts of your video without downloading it. And then you can also trim parts of your video. So you can trim out the beginning and trim out the end. You can trim out a middle section of your video. So those are just some of the changes you can make. So you got a number of uses for this feature on YouTube. So say for instance say in a live stream, for instance, you have a section of your video that's that you want to remove because people watching the replay, maybe they don't want to see you waffling on or going too long on something because it's live. So then you can remove that piece on your existing video on YouTube, and then once it's processed, then you can it takes like 24 hours, and then that piece is removed, and it looks like that's the way you recorded it. And so if you have like shakiness, then the tool is, I think it doesn't remove all the shakiness, but it helps it a little bit. And then blurring out the faces and the objects. So say you have a sign in your video that could be copyright infringement or something that you shot while you were out and about in the city, then you can actually remove that. And then you can also rotate your video sideways, or you can rotate it upside down, or correct the rotation on it as well. So let me go over to the to YouTube and do a screen share, and I'll show you a little bit. Hopefully this works out so you can see how it all works. So let's go over to the screen share. So what we've got here is this is actually on my YouTube channel, and this is just a video it's an unlisted video that I was kind of playing around with. But up the top here you've got the enhancements, so just click on that, and so then over here you've got quick fixes, which includes the light and the contrast, color, temperature, saturation, slow motion, time lapse, etc. You also got filters, so you got these filters here, and you got some blurring effects as well. And then you also got the trim effect, and you got rotate left and right. So say for instance you could do if you did the auto fix, then this is a one-click fix for lighting and color. So maybe your video was very dark or too bright, so you could click on auto fix. If you want to do it manually, you could just do the fill light, just move it a little bit, and then you can see it changing here, fill light. So you have that, and then you have the contrast, so you can move the contrast, say down to the left. So you have a kind of a lighter contrast to move it up to the top. Then you can see here it's very much darker. So that's that. And then you got saturation. So you can move up saturation, so it's a little bit on the it's meant to be warmer there. It's a little bit warmer. And then on the left side you get a little bit colder. See if it comes up here. Okay, that's less saturation, so you don't have any saturated colors. But if you move it up, the colors are going to be a little bit bolder than if you moved it all the way down. And then you got the color temperature, so you could move it to the left, it's a little bit colder, move it up, and it's going to be a little bit warmer, or different effect you get there. And then you can also have slow motion, so you got, now it's on one time, and you can also slow it down to like 2 times or 4 times, so slow it down a bit. And then if I go over here, you can speed it up. So from 1 time over here, you've got maybe 4 times. So that's speeding it up. So we've got a 1 time at the moment. And then if you want to apply filters, just click on filters. Then you can apply this one here. So there's all these different filters you can use. And then you got the blurring effects, so you can blur faces. So you can blur somebody's face in there. And then you've also got the custom blurring. This could be if you want to blur out specific objects in your videos. So say for instance I got this person here, then I could just drag my mouse over here, blur them out, and I could blur out this person, and then I could blur out this person as well. And then you could move down a little bit, and so you're just blurring at that time. So if you want to blur it all the way, you could actually just I think what you can do, here we go, you can just move these. Let's see. So you can drag it all the way. So you want to blur that particular object all the way through your video. Or if you just want to do it for a few seconds, you can do it for a few seconds. But say on this one, I can just highlight it, and I can drag the handle here to. Oh, it's not doing it. So maybe it's already blurred all that way, but you could, well, it's on lock. So maybe if I unlock it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so you can move this on the timeline, and so be blurred for a few seconds or blurred maybe all the way through. So that's with blurring. Yeah, somebody, R&W Solutions said, I'd love to learn how to speed up the video without re-uploading. So I don't know if you were there for that, but basically, let's see, I'll revert to original. Okay. Yeah, so if I wanted to do quick fixes, and then I just go to the time lapse, you could speed it up 2 times, 4 times, 6 times. So, and that way I can just speed it up. I'm going to move this one down to 0, so it goes back to the original. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe the voice is going to sound like Mickey Mouse, R&W. Yeah, it's kind of a basic tool, but maybe do silent movies, maybe that'll help. Another thing you can do is you can trim the video. So what you do is just click on trim. Well, let me show you the rotation first. So say you took a video and it was just sideways or upside down, or maybe you want to do an upside down version of your video, maybe just for that sake. So you just rotate right. So in this case, you'll be rotating it to the right, and then you can rotate it to the left, like so. So this quickly fixes, if you say took like a portrait mode or something like that. And then you can also do trim. So say for instance, let me get out of there. What did I do here? Okay, I'm going to go back. Make sure. What did I do? There we go. So trimming. So say for instance, I wanted to trim the beginning of this video here, so I could just do the slider here, and then I could just click done, and it would chop out the beginning. And if I want to chop off the end, I can just move it over here, maybe chop that bit off right there, and it's click done. to confirm the changes. And alternatively, if you wanted to chop off, say, a little piece in the middle, just move this here, then I would, so say you would just move this here, say I wanted to split maybe from 10 seconds. So I've got 10 seconds here, and then so I'm going to split it 10 seconds, so just click split. Oh, okay. Yeah, anyway, it looks like, say if I want to split from, say, 10 seconds to, say, 15 seconds or maybe 14 seconds, then you just eliminate that part in the middle there, and then you just click delete there, like so, and that would eliminate it. Yeah, there we go. And then you just click done, and that would confirm the changes. Now what you can do is, so I can click done. Let's see. Then what you can do, you can also revert back to the original, and then if you want to create a new video actually on YouTube after you made the changes, then you can just go save as new video. But if you want to save the changes as on your existing video, so maybe you've chopped out a bit, or maybe you've added a filter or added a blur effect or something like that, then all you do is just save the video in place. And somebody will do that. Let's see what happens. So here it says this might take a while edits are processed. Users will continue to see the current version of video. So that means the video is being processed, and I think it takes up to like 24 hours. So that's basically how the enhancements works. And let me go back to the screen share again. Or maybe first I'll look and see if anybody has any questions quickly about that. Okay. Oh, Mushtag from Kenya. Good to see you. Can we get a copyright strike? I don't know what you're referring to. That everything was smack. You won't get a copyright strike if you just change the videos on your existing channel. So I'm just going quickly through the comments here. Good to see Psycho Gamers. Everything was smack. Please tell me, sir, how to use songs without copyright strike. Just go into your see up here, you got audio, so you can just click on that audio tab, and that'll give you a bunch of music and audio that you can use with your videos, and it's all copyright free music because it's all recommended by YouTube. Rofish said, slightly change the pitch of the song and editing, but you can still get a strike if reported. Okay. Well, if you're using a song from YouTube, then of course that you're not going to get a strike from a song that's recommended from YouTube. So, so I would just stick with that, or look for copyright-free songs. And you can actually also remove, if you do get a flag for your song, you can actually remove it off YouTube also. So I'm going to go back here and look at some important things to keep in mind when using the enhancement feature is that if you've already got 100,000 views, then you can't actually save the changes to your videos. So if you have a video that's got 100,000 views on your channel, then you can't make those particular changes on YouTube. You'll probably then have to you'll have to download the video. So, but if you've got a video that you want to blur the faces or do the custom blurring, then even if it's over 100,000 views, then you can still use the blurring tool in the enhancements. So that's just something to keep in mind, that, you know, if you've got a lot of views. And then what you could do, you know, if you've got 100,000 views and you want to change something, if you're not worried about creating a new video, you could actually just save that video that you made changes to. Say it again. That existing video on YouTube, just save it as a new video. So you won't be able to make changes to the video except for the blurring effects on a video that has 100,000 views. But you can save it as a new video without downloading it, re-uploading it, etc. So that's kind of a way out of that. But, you know, it's still, it'll actually affect the view count and the other views, rankings, etc. And another thing that you can do, if you want to go beyond this enhancements feature, you can then use a free editor. You know, just use something like Shortcut or OpenShot, or if you're on a Mac, you can use iMovie. Or if you're on a mobile phone, you can use KineMaster or the iMovie app to edit your videos and then re-upload them to YouTube. So that's, you know, if you want to do something more beyond that, beyond the enhancements. Screencast-O-Matic just came to mind as another one. Is a great one for just recording. It's free and it's online, and you can just record your screen with it. And just keep in mind that, you know, if you do make changes to your video on YouTube, then it's going to take 24 hours. And you can also, it might take 1 or 2 hours, but I know when I sometimes edit my live streams, that it takes a couple hours. I think maybe it depends on the length of the live stream. So so maybe if you've got a 3-hour live stream, the processing is going to take a little bit longer. Okay, Success Goes saying, I'm Jay. Good to see you, Jay. A little confused about adding the end cards to our videos. Do we need to prepare 20 seconds on our video and just add end cards to the end of the video? Yes, you have to prepare, you have to leave 20 seconds or maybe 25 seconds to, oh, hi, Red Rock, good to see you. You have to add 20 seconds to the end of your video, and then when you add that video to, from your video editing software, add it to YouTube, then you go into your cards, into your end screens, and then you're adding your end screen there. So you can manipulate, say you have your subscribe button popping up first, and the first, at the beginning of your 20 seconds. So this is kind of what I do. Maybe, you can, as you're talking, you can say, hey, subscribe to my channel for more tips on how to get more views on YouTube. So then the subscribe button pops up first. Then you can move the next one. You say, check out my related videos, and up pops a related video. And then at the end you can say, and make sure you also download my free cheat sheet, and up pops the cheat sheet. So you have to as you're saying, you have to say everything in 20 seconds. And you can actually time each of these call to actions, just a few seconds apart. So you have to kind of play with it a bit, but what you can do is just create a little clip. This is what I do. Create a little video clip that's just my end screen, then uploaded it to YouTube, and then I kind of played around with the settings for the end screen, and then I use that particular clip and I place it on the end of my each of my videos. So you could have multiple different templates for an end screen. So about a couple of weeks ago, I did a video on how to create, how to do end screens, and also how to create a customized end screen. So you might want to check that out. Bruce Huck says VSDC works good concurrently. I use three video shortcut and movie maker. I don't know what VSDC. What's that? Psychic Gamer said, I see your background has changed. Very nice. Hey, yeah, I started a new background, still a blank wall. So actually, the background is it's not actually a real brick wall, but I think it adds some flavor. You know, kind of a warmer color to the live stream. So I kind of ordered it. It's only cost $20. Can you believe it? To get it shipped. I think it came from China, but still took like over a week. But I think it's a nice addition. Okay, so next question I want to ask was, what if you wanted to create or add stunning video animations to your videos? So I don't know if any of you on my email list, but I've been talking about software called Viddyoze, and actually in the past I used Viddyoze it's an animation software that you can create kind of breathtaking video animations in your videos in like 3 clicks. So it's kind of cloud-based software, but you can create outros, you can create call to actions, logos, social actions, etc. So let me quickly show you that, so in case you're interested in that. So I'm going to go to the screen share again, quickly show you that. So if you've got any more questions, pop them in the chat. Let's see, go to screen share here again. Okay, so this is what's called Viddyoze, and so it's like animations that you can do on your videos. I think this is the last day that they have the one-time payment for it, but after that it goes to like a monthly. But give you some idea of it, you've got these live action animations like here. See, so let me go through a few of them. You got some intros and logo stings. You got some social actions, like so. Then you got transitions. You can use these in your videos to kind of, make a transition between your video clips. Then you got some outros here. So you got some different outros. Like so. Then you got lower thirds, which you can, if you want to put your name on the bottom here, you can put a lower third down the bottom. So that's another idea. And then you got some movie filters here, movie effects, and alpha text. These are like transparent animations. And then so you can, what you do is actually, you can actually, in the software, you can actually change. So like this one here, event name, you can put your own event in there. Designer name, say for instance, you could put your own name and your own logo, and then add your name here, etc. So you got your company here. So they've got different ones. If you wanted to say sell them, because it comes with an unlimited license, so you can even sell them to local companies. So you got car repairs, etc. So they got, I think, like 170 templates there. But so let me see if they got anything else here. So here it's you can use it for business, so you can create quality animations, make high-class videos. Charge, some people charge like $500 to $2,000 to create a video for a local business, because you just have the software. And you can also take your current videos, and if you have videos stored on your computer, you can add new life to them. And it's actually all in the cloud, so You don't have to download it. You don't have to. You get an unlimited license, and I think you have 170 templates. So I'll put a link in the chat there if you want to check it out. But it's something that I got. I actually got it like 3 years ago, and it was pretty good then. But now I've upgraded it to more templates and even more high class animations, etc. So that's that one there. Let me go back to my screen share again. Let me grab a link there. I'll put it in the chat if you want to check it out. It's called Viddyoze 3.0. So it's not for everybody, but it's a great way to kind of spice up your videos, because I'm talking about adding special effects to your videos. So we talked about adding special effects while your videos are actually on YouTube. But what if you wanted to add sort of breathtaking animations to your videos? Then the software, you can just go into the software and create your own animations, get your own logo, your own lower thirds or your own name, etc., and put it on there. So it's kind of a great tool for that. But it's actually, I think it's closing today for the one-time payment, and then it goes up to like a monthly payment. Let me see if I got any more questions here. Okay. Bill Conrad, good to see you. Your video and audio is good. What are you using for a webcam and speaker? Do you have a screen in back of you? Yeah, actually, yeah, Bill, I use the, I'm using the, what's called a webcam. It's kind of I don't know what you call it. I think it's a C920 webcam that I'm using right here. It's got an autofocus, so it's kind of good, and I got it on a tripod in front of me. So that's the camera I'm using, and the beautiful thing about that is that it's a USB camera, so you can just plug it straight into your computer, and away you go. And it has an autofocus. I think it's called ProStream Webcam. I got it actually at Best Buy. And then for the microphone, I use the Blue Snowball. This one here. So it's not top of the line, but I think it works. Probably have to maybe upgrade at some stage. And then the at the back is a brick wall that I just got a couple of days ago. But it's not a real brick wall. It's just a $20 or $23 tapestry actually. So I got inspired by it because my daughter bought a tapestry for her bedroom. Then I looked at the website and looked at some tapestries and thought, hey, this might be a good idea for the backdrop for a live stream. So the only problem I have is that I'm in my office and I have this for live stream, but for regular videos I just have the gray muslin sheet. So I don't know if maybe I'll have to take this sheet off and then move it over to the other place. So in that case, I'll have to get another one. So, or maybe try a different tapestry. And no, I'm using the iMac. This is on the iMac, but you can use a laptop. Just plug it into your laptop is good too. But I think it's definitely an improvement to just my hastily painted wall from previous. Avian Gaming says, I do gaming videos. I try to upload according to the trends in a specific game called Modern Combat 5, but still get like 100 views per video. Any suggestions? I'm not really into gaming, but I would say that if you can try to find specific keywords, I don't know how it applies to gaming, but I think if you can find specific keywords related to gaming, the key is actually to get a good audience that's going to follow you. So maybe look at where your audience hangs out online and try to interact with them, and then say, hey, I've got a live stream taking place today, so maybe you can come and join us. But I would say, definitely look for specific keywords related to your game, and then try to put that in your title, description, and tags. And maybe also look at your create good thumbnails so that your thumbnails can attract people on the first click. Let's see if we've got any other questions over here. Yeah, if any of you are not part of the Facebook group, then definitely check out the Facebook group. That's at facebook.com/groups/2video bootcamp, and you can get questions answered there, interact with other people that are in the group, etc. So that's kind of helpful. And I've also got some links in the description below this video to kind of more specific videos linking to how to blur faces or objects and trimming a video there as well. Let's see if I've got any. Oh, good to see you. Okay. Everything was Smack saying, how to show my subscriber to live any event launching like phones. I don't quite understand the sentence. How to show my subscribers to live any event launching like phones. Not sure what you mean by that. Maybe you can clarify what you're asking there. Psycho Game is saying, managed to hit 700 subscribers. Quite pleased. Yay! Welcome. Congratulations with that. So I think, when I look back on what when I first started YouTube, I mean, I didn't even know what I was doing, but that was back in 2006, and I just randomly uploaded a few videos and didn't get serious till just a few years ago. But getting the first 100 subscribers, according to a lot of YouTubers, is actually probably most difficult stage, because you're trying to decide, is this the right thing to do? Am I on the right track? Is this the right niche? So you got probably a lot of questions. So that's probably the beauty of the Facebook group. You can get ask questions in there. Am I in the right niche? How's my channel? How are my videos? Am I saying the right things? Or so a lot of questions you have at the beginning. So that's why it's good to kind of get some feedback from others. 2 minute tips saying my computer got hung up on updates, will only make tuna now. Oh yeah, coming at the end there, 2 minute tips, but no problem. You got the replay there. And Psycho Game is saying, thank you, Herman, for your tips. Have been inspiring, useful. I owe you my thanks. Yeah, no problem. So yes, I think what I found out actually also in the with YouTube is that even though they got rid of their YouTube editor, apparently they're going to bring it back. Probably not the same editor, but they do want people to use an editor that's actually on YouTube. So they haven't said when it'll be coming, when they'll be getting an editor, but it's in the cards, and maybe it's going to be a long delay. But anyway, they are thinking about having an editor. But in the meantime, what you have is just the enhancements. I just also wanted to mention that you can actually make multiple changes to a single video by going into your video manager. Let me quickly go there and show you that. Let's see, got a screen share here. Let's see, I have it somewhere here. Okay, let me show you that quickly. So here I am in my video manager, and say like this video here, I want to make some changes. So what I do is just check the box, and then I click on the drop down, here, and then you can, you got info and settings, you got enhancements, you can change the audio on it, you can swap out the audio, you got your end screen and annotations, you got your cards, you can do subtitles, you can download the video itself, promote the video and delete the video. So that's like, you can quickly do multiple changes. So not just enhancements, but you can do the end screens and the annotations, the cards, the subtitles, etc. So just want to show you that, because that maybe some people don't know about that particular feature. Let's see. 200 tips saying, are you using the OBS for this live stream? No, I am not. I use Ecamm Live. It's actually only for the Mac at the moment, but I guess I didn't even go to OBS because Ecamm Live seems so easy to use, because you can just switch screens, you can add overlays and different things. So yeah, I'm using Ecamm Live at the moment, and you can use it. You can use the same software for Facebook Live and for YouTube Live. So it's very easy to use. Success Gifts Jay says, do you make a full-time living from YouTube videos, products, affiliate links? Yes, that's right. Yeah, actually, I used to be a web designer from 2000, so I was doing web design for a long time. Then Google changed the algorithm through all their animal updates, penguin update and all these different animal updates, and then the web design business kind of my website was ranked at the top of Google for many years, and I always got referrals, from the ranking. But then as Google updated all their algorithms, it dropped, and I didn't get any more referrals. So I was wondering, how am I going to get business? So then I discovered video ranks pretty well. It's getting much harder now, but then I started to rank videos that pointed to my design business. And then I kind of got more excited about creating videos and using video to drive traffic, leads, and sales to products, etc. So I switched to video mostly. I still do some web design for clients, and I host a bunch of sites. So I host about 100 sites, different people I got from the past. But primarily, my income comes from my own products, affiliate products, some coaching, and also from affiliate products, etc. Is basically what it comes from. And sometimes I get local businesses, but I'm kind of focusing more on creating my own products, and also have a YouTube marketing course called 2 Video Bootcamp, and that's a monthly membership course. But that's kind of what I try to add videos to that, and etc. Oh, we got somebody from Somalia. Hey, welcome. It's the first time I've seen that. Is there a free version of Ecamm Live? I'm not sure about that, 200 tips, but they're continually updating the. You might have to go to Ecamm Live and see if they got a free trial. They might have that, but maybe I'll send you a link for that, because I think they're also doing continuous updates, so they're continually improving it. And there is actually a Facebook group where they do the improvements. So maybe I'll make a note of that. Ecamm to Sharon. Okay. Bill Conrad saying, do you have more than one YouTube site? If so, is it good to have more than one site? I have multiple sites, but my main one is the iSite Build one, and that I focus on. I have a review channel that I have, and I also have some client channels. But I don't really focus on multiple channels because one takes enough time to keep up with. So I think I would kind of recommend not getting too many channels going, because it takes a lot of work to get a channel going. But if you have a side hustle or a side project, maybe you have a passion for traveling, maybe you travel once or twice a year, maybe you could even do a travel vlog channel that's just you don't want to make money from it, but it's just a passion project, then go for it. Okay, so everything with Smack saying, I want to show live streaming to my subscriber, like new phones launching without going there. Is it possible? Yeah. Well, what you can do is just when you're on live, you can show your screen, like I've been doing. If it's a live, say it's a live event that a company is showing online, then I'd be careful about doing a live stream. So because you might have copyright infringement, because people have been have got a strike for using music that was in the background. So say you went to an Apple event or Amazon event at a conference and you recorded the whole thing and put it on YouTube, then your channel might get shut down because you didn't get permission. But if you did it privately, just for yourself, then you didn't show it to anybody else, that would probably be okay. So out of that, that's what you meant. How do you record your live streaming video? Well, you can actually use I use ScreenFlow for recording my videos, but I don't usually record live streams, because one good thing about Ecamm Live is that after the live stream is finished, it automatically saves a MP4 file on your computer, so you don't have to record it. It just saves it automatically. So that's a great thing about Ecamm. Success Gives saying, do you use any other social media for acquiring customers? By the way, your tutorial is very helpful. Thank you. Using a social media for acquiring customers, not really. I have an Instagram account that's got probably about 100 followers on it, and I use of course a Facebook group, and I have a personal Facebook page. But basically, I just my main focus is YouTube, and I've been using it for several years, and it's working automatically for me. So I have my email list continues to grow every day, because I get 10, 20, 30 new subscribers every day, sometimes more, sometimes less. So the email list is growing all the time. So that's on automatic, whether I'm on holiday, whether I'm sleeping or sick or whatever. So if you're trying to build a business on YouTube, I highly recommend capturing leads from YouTube videos and then monetizing those leads by creating your own products, selling affiliate products, doing brand deals. Oh, that's another one, actually. I do brand deals or sponsorships for companies. So they say, could you review my product or my service? And then they pay you for that. So that's another way to monetize your YouTube channel. Yeah, so this live stream is all about how to add special effects and tweaks to your existing videos on YouTube. And the beautiful thing about it is you don't have to leave YouTube. You can just go into your enhancements, features, and then add the blur effects, or trim your videos, or add some filters, or rotate your video, etc. So those are all very handy. So I want to thank everybody for attending this live stream today, and if you're watching the replay, then thank you for being here, and I hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.